about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
A really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, and I think that really was the crucial difference.
Now here's Williams. 17 points for him last game against Indiana. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Trying to get open is Hartenstein. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Well, Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Siakam pulls it in.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Halliburton on the wing. Turner with a screen on Holmgren. Here's Halliburton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And he makes the first.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what. He's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. It's Dort on the wing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From down in the low post, it goes.
With great positional size, Gilgeous-Alexander can finish over defenders.
Pass to Turner. Holmgren against Siakam. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. For your own city through. Chance now to bring out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department. Number 1, the Thunder.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
Here's Nesmith. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. And he's good on the 3-ball.
At the arc, Halliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. He sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
Outside, Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Nembhard finds Siakam. Here's Halliburton. Got a piece of it. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Shoots. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. Driving to the basket.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb, averaging about 23 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
That's good from Halliburton.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
And it's tied up with that one. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Holmgren against Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Down low, Hartenstein. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Miles Turner. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Halliburton for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Halliburton's got 9 points.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Holmgren against Siakam. Turner with the steal. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Dort. Back to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Hands scale. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on screen? Show us your best moves. Let's go. Everybody get down. You need dance lessons.
Near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
When you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Now, here is Halliburton. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the middle, here's Holmgren. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Holmgren's got his second basket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Halliburton. 9 points in the game so far. 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Halliburton missing. Pass to Hartenstein. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Turner with a screen for Siakam. They need this. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. One on Holmgren. It's his first trip to the line.
Team foul. Shooting for Indiana. Pascal Siakam. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam hits them both. Now the Thunder with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Wiggins sets a screen for Wallace. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
On the wing, Mathurin. He's guarded by Williams. Fades and shoots. And it's Mathurin missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Williams. He has yet to score. It's deflected.
Good defensive awareness that time by Toppin to come and block the shot.
Pass to Shepard. Outside Mathurin. Step back shot. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Williams, a screen on Mathurin. Williams dishes to Williams. A wide open look here for Caruso. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Siakam passes to Shepard. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Siakam has it in the corner. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And this is how under control Siakam is. Makes sure to get off a good look on that possession.
Wallace finds Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Thunder lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for Indiana, they've got Toppin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Walker, and it's Mathurin in at the small forward spot. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Here's McConnell after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead has got down to 4 points. The basket there from Walker. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Now, here is Halliburton. 9 points in the game so far. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Wallace. Takes it inside. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Mathurin against Caruso. 6 to shoot. And it's Mathurin missing. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Thunder.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Now, here's McConnell. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wiggins missing. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 6. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
It's time for team turn.
Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Kenrich Williams comes in for Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Then for the Pacers, Miles Turner, he's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Halliburton. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
No good on that one.
Boy, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Boy, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. And he's good on the second. The Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Hartenstein. Wallace outside. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Now, here's Tarvin. Defended by Caruso.
So quick off the floor. Obi Toppin.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You can see some muscle,
some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Nembhard. 14 points from him the last game against Oklahoma City.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Here's Hartenstein following the score by Indiana. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Kept alive. Toppin kicks to Turner. Halliburton against Wallace. A nice shot by Halliburton.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Now, here's George. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
Here's Halliburton. 13 points in the game. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. And it's all evened up. Halliburton's got 15.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Some changes. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Williams comes in for Wallace. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana also making some changes. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Halliburton. Let's get an update on Aaron Wiggins. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Oklahoma City. Oh, that is not what you need to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Now, here's Siakam. He had 19 points in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Joe finds Williams. George. Holmgren with it. It's stolen by Mathurin. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. A nice shot by Nesmith. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Pacers?
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
I also like the fact that they've been able to block quite a few shots so far. A testament to hard work and good positioning on the defensive end.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin certainly will.
I agree. You know, David, he is fearless. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, the hard work inside from Turner paying dividends. A real handful for the defense down low.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
First free throw is good.
Physicality of Turner is such a big part of his game.
All free throws good from Turner. Oklahoma City trailing. Now Williams. Still scoreless.
Miles Turner. Third
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line for two, Isaiah Hartenstein.
And he knocks down the first one. And Indiana making a change here. Toppin's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Pass to Neesmith. There's a screen by Toppin. Goes up from the top of the key. Dort grabs the miss.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Now Williams. Neesmith covering from 10 feet out, and the shot is long. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Here's Nembhard. It's tipped. Here's Joe. Nembhard covering at the top of the key. Holmgren. Outside Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The Thunder with another miss. Indiana's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Throws it up high, and so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 7.
And a great first quarter for him, but he seems to be slowing down here in the second.
The Pacers shooting 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Here's Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Thunder up by 2. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participant.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up? And you look at the order of things, Kenny, any teams here that have surprised you one way or the other?
Well, there are levels, Ernie, to surprised. Check it out. Like Shaq, show me highly surprised.
What?
Okay, now mildly surprised.
What?
And now Shaq, pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
Nice. See what I'm saying, Ernie?
Yeah, but you didn't answer the question.
Oh, no, nothing surprised me.
And there you have it. Outstanding. Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start.
He came in on a mission. He's destroying people, even when they run 2 at him.
They could have run 5 at him, Shaq, and he'd still be knocking it down.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now Williams, following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Williams.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. Here's Nembhard, defended by Dort.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
The 15-footer scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Sinks the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 18 points in the game.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Hartenstein can't get it to go. All alone. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
With the drive, Neesmith can't get it to go. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They lead by 1. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And that sends Jalen Williams to the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Williams. One shot.
That one misses for Williams.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Siakam. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Going inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Outstanding concentration and control right there by Halliburton. And one opportunity.
The Pacers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Siakam. They push it up 4 on 3. Williams with the steal. Pass to Holmgren. To the paint. Dort. And the layup is good. Dort's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
averaging about 15 points, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. You can't understate his impact on the backboards.
Right. I mean, that's where he's one of the best in the business. Hard to outfight him on the glass.
Nembhard finds Neesmith. Holmgren against Siakam. Clock at 6. Halliburton inside the three-point line. No good with the wing jumper.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Williams passes to Hartenstein. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Siakam looking to get back on track here. Turner trying to free himself up. Siakam's shot is off. Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
On the wing, Turner. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Turner. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Siakam outside. Inside. It's stolen by Hartenstein. To the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Shake it.
Checked in for the Thunder. The Pacers also with a sub. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. Here's Nembhard, defended by Dort. Siakam kicks to Turner. Pass to Halliburton. 4 on the shot clock. Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Turner.
Yeah, in today's basketball world, big men have to shoot it, and Turner's got a nice touch and pretty good range out there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16. Good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Takes the 13-footer. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And it's Mathurin missing. Oklahoma City leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
On the court is your life squad. Time to get up from your seats and make some noise for T-shirt time.
Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Cason Wallace in for Dort. Then for the Pacers, Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. 1:22 left in the third. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Goes up to the stripe. It's rebounded by Indiana.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul. 1:04 left to play in the third. Pass to Shepard. Outside Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. Over Wiggins.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. To the middle, here's Williams. Good D by Siakam. Pacers trail by 5. Pass to McConnell. Caruso grabs the miss. The Thunder have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. And it's Wiggins missing. Mathurin passes to Siakam, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Indiana, Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Walker in at the 4.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Halliburton. Wiggins, a screen on Halliburton. Wallace looking for an opening. Wiggins outside. buries it from three-point range. Wiggins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Halliburton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Outside Williams. Wallace inside. He's covered by Halliburton. Here's Williams. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Halliburton.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's McConnell. After the miss from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Toppin. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. For Oklahoma City. Chang, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And a change for the Pacers. Nemhard's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. 1 extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Bounces high off the rim and drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's the floater. The Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Wiggins, stolen by Walker. And Nemhard has it in the corner. Halliburton outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Jang. Pass to Caruso. Jang with the screen for Caruso. Misses the 3. Pacers trail by 3. Bounce pass, Halliburton. Nemhard. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Chang. The Pacers pull it in. Walker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mathurin finds Halliburton. Back to Mathurin. Halliburton outside to take the lead, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance. Pretty consistent.
2 shots.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. You say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is. This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Outside Turner. Turner with a screen on Williams. Back to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
And using that improved court awareness, Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points in the quarter. It's Nembhard on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. But these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Holmgren with a screen on Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Halliburton picks him up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Indiana?
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Both good from the line that time.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Indiana trailing here. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Your host is right now.
Halliburton on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Nembhard with it. 5 on the clock. Halliburton, no good. Outside Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Here's Nembhard, defended by Dort. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam left side. Here's Halliburton. Carries it down low. Halliburton's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
So so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Halliburton passes to Neesmith. Here's Nemhard, defended by Dort. Here's Nemhard, pass to Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Driving inside. The rebound by Halliburton. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Now Nemhard. Turner with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And a wide open look for Siakam. It's in! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time.
See yourself on screen. Choose your best move. Let's go. Nice try. It's all good. Let's see those moves.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
.24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up.
Halliburton, one of those young guys that you want with the rock in his hand at crunch time. He always seems to deliver.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
Get ready and get fired on defense. We need 21.1 seconds of noise.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Dort. From the arc. Misses the three. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Back to Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Neesmith finds Nembhard. Launches from deep. The Thunder pull it in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Neesmith after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. Turner with a screen on Holmgren. Here's Siakam. And the rejection by Holmgren. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Thunder leading by 5. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Dort.
He's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Nembhard has it in the corner. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Yep, that one goes in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 39.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton, no good. Here's Oklahoma City. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Out to the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills the three-pointer. And now it's a 12-point Thunder lead.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Leaving the defense behind. How do you guard against a move like that?
At the line for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton. At the line for 1.
It's overtime basketball, folks, if you're just tuning in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
At the line for the Oklahoma City, Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
It's the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Pacers trail by 11. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Holmgren against Siakam. Back to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Halliburton. Dort grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 14-3 run. Siakam against Holmgren. Williams passes to Hartenstein. A floater, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
So we see the Thunder get the win here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.